Hello and welcome. I just did a Facebook Live on my Keys to Empowerment account, and I realized that some people were actually looking for my transmission on my Carry Ascension page. So I just wanted to say hello and welcome, and thanks so much for showing up. This is my first Facebook Live. Hi, Mandy. This is my first Facebook, actually second now, and hi, Naomi. This is my second Facebook Live now because I just did one on my other side, which is the Keys to Empowerment. And basically, I just wanted to acknowledge you and connect with as many people as possible and let them know some of the changes that are going on in my life, both as an inspiration and possibly, hey, Mandy. It's kind of weird not being able to talk at the same time to each one of you. And so I just wanted to acknowledge you showing up for yourself and having curiosity. I'm a curious soul myself. So just wanted to say, I wanted to share a little bit about my journey first before I share some of the tools that have really been empowering to me. Oh, happy Friday to you, Naomi. Thank you. So I kind of like this medium that gives us a chance to be able to connect and invite you into my home for a moment. So I'm just going to share it. Hi, Kevin. So I'm just going to share a little bit. If you do have any comments, I can't hear you, so you're going to have to write little comments in the blurb in the chat. And so some of you know my story, but I'm going to share it with you again so that you can kind of get an idea of, I feel like this is my coming out party. And the song that goes along this with is Diana Ross's song. Let's see if I can do this. I'm coming out. I want the world to know, I want to let it show. And so what's happening for me, hi Frank. So what's happening for me right now is I realize that I have been not sharing some of my gifts, and I really wanted to show up and share some of the things that are happening in my life and share it with as many people as possible. So thanks for being here today. So some of you might know some of the things that I've gone on with my life up until recently, but I'm just going to give you a backstory. So I'm what I've up until now been calling myself a business coach, and now I'm coming out to share with the world that I am an intuitive empowerment coach. And what that means basically is I am embracing those skills that have been my super sauce and what I've been loving to share with clients to bring their energy up and basically take core beliefs, what I call their gremlins of doubts, fears, and confusion, to basically tame those beasts so that they can live their lives with greater fulfillment and profitability. And so I'm going to share with you just a little bit about the behind story of that and how I came to it. Thanks, Naomi. I love the little hearts coming across the screen. And Frank, thank you so much for the support. So my background is I was in human resources. I straight out of college, I got hired to work for human resources and worked my way up to a VP of HR. So at the time, that you'd think like, okay, it isn't that I arrived. It was important for me at the time, I guess, to make good money and to have prestige. But in reality, I was so burnt out. And maybe some of you can actually relate to this. Where you take a path, you think it's the path that you're supposed to be on, and then you realize, what in the world am I doing here? So I can remember a moment when it was so hard for me to get out of bed, and I really felt like I wasn't connected with my purpose and my passion. I'd known for years that I wanted to make a bigger difference in the world. And so I quit. And some would call that craziness, but I actually called it a moment of sanity. And so I went on and thank you. I'm getting hearts all over the place. I so appreciate you all for showing up and witnessing my coming out party. And so as I was reevaluating my life, I decided, okay, so what is it I really want to do? And what I'd actually wanted to do for years, ever since I was a little girl, was to get a degree, an advanced degree in psychology. So I did, only to spend $30,000 and realizing that I didn't want to be a sit-down psychotherapist, which was kind of crazy, right? Hi, Amber. Good to see you. And so I realized, okay, so what is it I really want to be doing? And the process, thank you. I'm hearing Frank Saul, you're so inspiring. Thanks for coming out. And so what I realized in that process was I had found a process. It was called Body Talk, and that's what I'm currently I'm using with my clients, which is an energy tapping process, which I'm going to be sharing with you in just a moment, because I wanted to actually this is my birthday month, so I want to be able to give you some of the crazy, fantastic tools that I've had to keep me alive and well and really clear and on my purpose. So I found this tool, and it shifted my life forever, because I realized that we can't just talk about what we need to do, but we need to embody our wisdom as well. And what that means is look at our energy, look at our beliefs that are getting in the way, what I call the gremlins of doubt, fear, and confusion. And so that's what I really help people do. They may come to me wanting greater business clarity with their purpose. But really what I do is I help tame their gremlins so that they can live life with greater purpose and profitability. So, and I haven't always been this clear, I guess is the point I was trying to make. The first 12 years was in human resources. I was making really good money. I was making 6 figures. I was a VP of HR, and that's not where it was at for me. Turn that around, get into something that I thought I'd really like, and now I'm doing coaching, right? Now I'm doing what I used to call business coaching, but now I'm coming out, and I want to share it with all of you. Now I'm calling myself an intuitive empowerment coach. And so what that means is I help people tap into their embodied wisdom. We all have it. It's just a matter of listening to it, so that you can be the very best. And oh my gosh, we have Love from Bali on the line too. Miriam's on the line. And Levon, thank you. Thank you all. So I was just sharing a little bit about my journey, and I'm calling this my coming out party, people. Hi, Katrina. It's good to see you again. Because I really realized that I invite my clients to share their secret sauce with people, and what I call what is it that you help your clients break through. And I realized that I've been keeping mine a secret. So I've been doing some intuitive coaching with individuals, and I really feel like that's been the most powerful tool that I've had up to date to work with people. So I'm going to share with you. So who wants to actually see one of the tools that you can use to actually get on your game? So if you have any comments, please feel free to send me like little hearts or little thumbs up. I'd love to see those as we're going through this. So I help you tap into your embodied wisdom. And I'm going to share with you a process that actually takes people out of coma. And some of you have seen this, but let's do it again, because it's a fabulous way for you to get back into your body and for you to have a greater sense of creativity and aliveness. So it's a simple tool. It's called cortices. And so you're going to have one hand, the fingers are together, and the other hand is open. So you're going to take that hand that has the fingers that are closed, you're going to take it over the back side of your head and then over the side. So I'll guide you through that. So whoever wants to do this, I want you to see a thumbs up in the comment section, please, so that I can know who's still participating and listening. Great, I've seen them coming across. So I'm going to invite you, once again, that closed hand's going to go back here, and you're going to take a deep heart breath as you tap the top of your head. This is across left and right brain. Good job, thank you. And then let it go, tapping your heart space. And once again, taking a deep heart breath. I just love the fact that we have people from all over the world tuning in, and heart space. And then you're going to take it one up from there and take a deep heart breath. And we have people chiming in even on my telephone. So welcome. Deep heart breath. And letting it go. And you find, actually I find talking to a lot of people that they don't even breathe correctly. So this is actually a help for that. So once again, your closed fingers right there on the top of your head, like where you wear a yarmulke. If you wear a yarmulke, deep heart breath. And tapping your heart space. Gazing into your eyes here. Once again. Thank you, Naomi. I love the comments that people are sending. And welcome, Lori. It's good to see you. I'm just sharing one of the techniques to bring greater clarity and creativity into your life. And then if you can take that closed hand and right on top of your head. And it's kind of like where you're tapping, so that's great. Just tap right on top, deep heart breath, opening. And then your heart space. This is, I was explaining, this is one of my gifts to you all. And this is my birthday month. I'm turning 53 tomorrow. And so it's my way of giving back. This is one of the greatest gifts that I've been given. And then what I call the oh my goodness position right here. So taking a deep heart breath. Smile while you do it, why not? And heart space. And I was sharing, it's just so cool to be able to have a wide variety of people who have touched my life in so many different ways. Miriam was on the line from Bali today. She has a beautiful retreat called Floating Leaf in Bali, in Indonesia. Love you, my dear. Then you're going to take both of your hands, fingers together, wrap them around the side of your head. Take a deep heart breath. And heart space and head. It's like trying to chew gum and talk at the same time, right? So side of your head again. And deep heart breath out. So just for a moment, what do you notice in your body? You could put that in the little comment section if you'd like to. I've taught this to people of all ages, kids and adults, groups, large groups, because I generally speak to groups of like 50 women at a time. And people have generally said they feel greater centered, greater awareness. One guy actually said to me recently, he said, if I smoked pot, this is probably what it felt like, a greater sense of ease and well-being. So just so you know, that's just one of the many tools that I help people to actually embrace into their life and right at your fingertips, really. And so that's one of my gifts for you. The next gift is because it's my birthday month, I want to be able to give away as much love as possible. And I'm offering complimentary, what I call supercharge your life strategy sessions so that people can get kind of a feeling of some of the work that I do. So whether you or somebody that you love is interested in taking their life to the next level, maybe battling or dealing with those gremlins of doubt and fear and confusion that can come up, that can sprout up, right? We all have moments where we can get stuck in a pattern that we know is not serving us. And like, how do you open the doors again so that you can see greater light and greater possibilities for yourself? And oh, thank you. I have people sending me happy birthday wishes on the line as well, and little clapping too. Thank you. So I'm giving back, like I said, a number of consultations. Actually, I have space for 5 consultations over the next week. And so if this sounds like something that you or a friend might be interested in doing, then send me a little personal message. I would just love, love, love to be able to light up as many lives as possible with purpose and passion. And why not profitability too? Because what I've found in my life is having that greater level of profitability helps us then to serve in bigger ways. And I love to be able to work with leaders who want to take their game to the next level. And I have a variety of things to share with you. So just wanted to say, maybe if what you can put in the little comment section is something, hi Megan, welcome. We're just wrapping up, but I was just going to say I'm having a coming out party, and what I'm doing is I'm sharing with as many people as possible some of the work that I do. I've been doing business coaching up until now, but now what I'm sharing with everyone is that I'm renaming it intuitive empowerment coaching, because a lot of the work that I do is tapping into your embodied wisdom to get the answers from your body, and basically helping you to work through the gremlins, what I call, of doubt, fear, and confusion that can keep us in stuckness. And so just to close the call for today, if you have any questions, just put it in the comment section. Also, if you have any gratitudes, I find that gratitude is actually one of the great doorways that we can open to really enjoying where we're at. So gratitudes or comments or questions in the box. I'm going to be on for about the next 5 minutes. And if there's other tools that might be helpful for you to, I'm actually going to be posting this, so for those of you who came in a little bit late, you're certainly welcome to see it a little bit later, because I shared with the group a powerful tool called Cortices that helps you to get grounded and centered, and it's great to even share with your kids, really. I have my kids do it right before they're studying or for a big test. And Amber, good to see you again. Amber just came back from a trip to Mexico with me. We went for, 5 days. Actually, I went for 7 to Isla Mujeres, which is Island of the Women. And that was quite the trip. I really enjoyed it. And now I just wanted to share this with you as well. This is off topic, but I have 4 women's retreats that I'm working on right now. One with Mandy Davis. I think Mandy's on the line today. At least she was. So Mandy is an environmentalist, and we're going to be doing a hiking, kayaking, women's retreat, women's wisdom circle. And there's Miriam. Oh, that's sweet. She says, my gratitude for you and love you. Love you as well, my dear. Miriam is calling in, or not calling, but checking in from Bali. She was one of my very first retreats a few years back. We brought women there twice, and I probably will be coming back. Don't know when exactly, because I was just spoke to New Zealand this week, so I think that's going to be 2020. We have Costa Rica for 2019. And somewhere in there, we're going to be doing Sedona, because I like to be able to do retreats in energetically charged places around the world. And women have been clamoring for this, the opportunity to really connect deeply to their passions and their purpose. And so if anybody has any little comments, please put them in there, and I'll be able to share them with the rest of the world. Naomi's saying, happy birthday month, sister, which is sweet. Tomorrow's my actual 53rd birthday. And then we have Lori saying, love you. Lori's part of my Thrive community, which is my group of coaches. And Frank, which has been rocking it this month. We're part of like an accountability circle, and have been meeting once a week for the past few weeks. And it's really been helpful for being able to stay on target. So please feel free to write like a little comment, maybe like a little happy thumbs up, or like a little heart, or questions, of course, because I love to be of service and to be able to give these gifts away as much as possible, far and wide. So let's see who else is on. We have many comments that I haven't even looked at yet. Like I said, this is my second Facebook Live. My first one I did on Keys to Empowerment, and this is on my personal page. Thank you. Somebody's sending me hearts there. Okay. So Katrina, I just want to honor you for being here and saying welcome. And Miriam, love you. And Sue, I see that she's been on. Didn't even get a chance to say hi to her. She's actually shares an office with me here in Atascadero. And Naomi, she's from Wealthy Goddess, I believe. Mandy, it's just so interesting to see how the people in my life who have crisscrossed. And we have Mandy online. She's the gal, the environmentalist, who we're going to be doing a fantastic women's retreat in May. And Amber, who we went together to the most recent retreat in Isla Mujeres. And Frank, which is part of my accountability circle with Thrive Academy. So blessings to all of you. May you have a rich and prosperous new year. And I just have to say, if you didn't hear me singing the song that was catching, thank you. Oh, Katrina's also going to be 53 this year. Well, we'll have to celebrate together, my dear. I plan on celebrating all month long. And the song that came up, I was just meeting with a financial coach before we met here, excuse me. And he says, Carrie, it sounds to me like you need to sing the song. Let me see if I can sing it. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. So I'm like, I'm coming out. I want to be able to touch as many lives as possible with a bunch of love and consciousness, with purpose and passion. So blessings to each one of you. Thanks so much for tuning in. And this may be the first. I have so many other things that I want to share. And so this is the first of many, I believe. Blessings. Be well. Mwah.